Today on Why I Kept It, Steam Park. Steam Park is a really fun Euro strategy game, and it's part of this newer crop of games that's trying to be what I would say a hybrid, where it mixes in like a lot of Euro mechanics, but with a lot of other ones that wouldn't be considered Euro mechanics. Generally speaking, things that tend to include randomness, like rolling dice or pulling random stuff out of a bag. It mixes all that up, so it kind of struggles to find its identity. I think it is a beautiful snowflake, and I am keeping it in my collection because it's super fun. But admittedly, it does make it a little harder to get to the table. It struggles to find the right audience, whether it's your heavy game friends or your thematic game friends. Try to convince them to play it because it's super fun. I'm going to try to get more plays of Steam Park in. You start off with like a real-time die roll. So you get 6 dice. You just start rolling them and rolling them. It's not quite Yahtzee style because you're just rolling to get the results you want and you have unlimited re-rolls. But the person who commits to the results first is going to get a bonus, and the person who goes last, I think it does go into Yahtzee mode at that point. They get a limit to how many times they can keep rolling, and then they're going to get penalized for picking last. So you're trying to get the actions on the die faces that correspond to the sort of plan you've created for your turn. The best laid plans may not go hand in hand with the die results you got. But you start out with this blank slate of Theme Park. And you're going to try to build rides on top of this. Now there's different sizes of rides. There's one rider rides. Here's like a purple one. Fits one rider on top of it. Here's a red one that's a 2-rider roller coaster. And then you've also got 3 riders. This is the green color one. There's 6 different colors. There's a size 1, 2, 3 of each of them. So you got 18 total different rides that can be built. But the challenge here is that nothing in your park can ever be orthogonally adjacent. So if I play a 1, and then I've got to play my 2, I can't play it right up next to it because it can't be adjacent, so I got to give it a diagonal adjacency. Hey, look, I could squeeze in another 2-1 there, but oops, now I can never fit 3 in any spaces, so hey, why don't you give me another 1 over here? And before you know it, as the turns go by, you start building out this really cool 3-dimensional steampunk theme park. But where do you go from there? You gotta get riders on your rides. So you're looking for the rider symbol. That's their version of a meeple shape. When you get that, you take 1 meeple of your color just to tilt the bag odds in your favor. So say I've got a lot of pink rides, I'm gonna take 1 pink meeple, throw it in the bag, give me a little extra chance. Mix up the pre-seeded stock, pull 1 out. Oops, no, I got a purple. It goes back in the bag. But say I did have the purple ride here. Just pop that rider right on top. You know what that means? Points. Points. Good things in games, people. You want to win. That's the majority of the game. There's a bunch of other little things. There's like massive endgame scoring bonus cards that you're holding in your hand, trying to drive your strategy in a certain direction. You can start getting dirt tokens that are like, think of it like debt. You're going to start losing points if you accrue a lot of dirt and you don't get rid of it. So you start trying to roll brooms. You know, the good actions are the ones that accrue dirt, and there's a little symbol. It's probably way too hard to see. That means dirt is going to come onto your board. So that's their version of feeding your people, is keeping your park cleanly. And there's also even little stands. I'm getting like Zuloretto vibes between the stands and the, filling out a grid properly. Strategic action here. There's 4 different types of stands, and they each have a unique power that they grant the owner. So you can go wild on those as well. And you can also take dice that you don't want, just use them for a generic purpose of expanding your park. So even more Zuloretto vibes here. Is there a hidden connection? I don't think so, but I like both games a lot, so maybe it's scratching the right itch. That's generally it. You expand, grow out your theme park, get those riders on there, hit your endgame bonuses. Only takes an hour to play. This is not like an intense slog where we're going to the 90, 120, 150 minute Euro game type realm. Those games are great, don't get me wrong, but we're not going heavy here. Steam Park is certainly right in the mid-weight. It's only 2 to 4. Never played it with 2, with one caveat there, but I've had great experiences with it at 4. The other reason why I've kept it, like I said something about playing with 2, I play this with my kid a lot, but we don't actually play Steam Park. We play Steam Park. Every now and then, like, she wants to play something off of, like, the grown-up shelf, but some games you can, some games you can't. But the ultimate power is, you know what, kid? Pick anything you want. I'll let you pull it off the shelf, and if we can't play it, we'll just mess around with that. The first time we ever did that, I told her to do it. She pulled Steam Park out immediately because the art is just, like, really neat. It's, you know, what kind of kid doesn't want to play in that theme park? So I said, okay, sure thing. She was like 3.5. And we just took out the pieces, and I made up the most dirt simple, like, dice game out of that. And since then, it's come out like 5 or 6 times. I have no idea what I did the last time. I can't remember. I wind up making up a new game, and I make it a little bit more complicated every time. It's this weird family thing we have going now where she will ask to play Steam Park every once in a blue moon, and we'll take it out and just, I will create a new game using Steam Park. I'm sure it's an awful game, but she's 5. Doesn't really matter. She enjoys it, and the pieces are fun to play with. So we're going to work it up. It says 10 plus on the box. We'll see if we get there before 10. We're going to play real Steam Park at some point. Yet another reason why I kept it. Family would kill me if I got rid of it. Alright. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you around.